Hello and good day to you. Come, pull up a chair as we venture into exploring the fascinating subject of increased compute efficiency and the diffusion of AI capabilities. This insightful piece comes to us from researchers affiliated with Georgetown University, the Center for the Governance of AI, and RAND. Now, let's proceed to the heart of the matter. Over the past decade, we've witnessed a significant surge in the computational resources used to train advanced artificial intelligence models. These computational resources, often referred to as compute, represent the processing power and time required to train these models. The amount of compute has been doubling approximately every 6 months since 2010. This exponential growth has paved the way for powerful applications like high-quality image generators, coding assistants, and conversational chatbots. But here's the intriguing part. While the investment in compute has been increasing, the cost of training a model to achieve a specific performance level has been decreasing dramatically. Let me give you an example. Image classification is the task of teaching a computer to recognize and categorize images. For instance, distinguishing between a cat and a dog in a photograph. In 2017, training a model to reach 93% accuracy on a well-known image dataset called ImageNet cost over $1,000. By 2021, that cost had dropped to just $5, a reduction of over 99%. Similarly, in 2020, OpenAI developed an advanced language model known as GPT-3, capable of generating human-like text. Training GPT-3 required at least $4.6 million in compute. By 2022, a company called Mosaic ML achieved comparable performance with their own language model for about 1/10 of the price. This dramatic decrease in cost stems from two primary factors: improvements in hardware price performance and advancements in algorithmic efficiency. Let me explain. Hardware price performance refers to the amount of computational power you get per dollar spent on hardware. In simpler terms, it's about getting more computing capability for less money. Innovations in hardware manufacturing and design have significantly increased this over time. For example, between 2004 and 2013, Intel's processors saw consumer prices fall by 42% annually, while performance improved by 29% each year. In artificial intelligence applications, specialized hardware like GPUs, graphics processing units used to accelerate machine learning tasks, have doubled in price performance roughly every 2 years. Factors such as increased transistor density, a phenomenon known as Moore's Law, and specialized chip designs have been pivotal in these advancements. Moore's Law observes that the number of transistors on a microchip doubles about every 2 years, effectively doubling computing power. On the other hand, algorithmic efficiency is about how effectively an algorithm uses compute to achieve a certain level of performance. An algorithm is a set of instructions or rules that a computer follows to solve a problem or perform a task. Improvements in algorithmic efficiency mean that we can achieve the same results with less computing power. For example, from 2012 to 2019, enhancements in image recognition algorithms led to a dramatic decrease in the computational resources required to achieve the performance of an early influential model called AlexNet. In fact, the compute needed halved roughly every 9 months during that period. In language modeling, which involves teaching computers to understand and generate human language, newer, less compute-intensive models are matching the performance of their larger predecessors. When we combine these two factors, hardware improvements and algorithmic efficiency, we arrive at what's termed compute investment efficiency. This concept measures how effectively financial investments in compute translate into AI model performance. As both hardware and algorithms become more efficient, the performance attainable with a given investment increases. So, what does all this mean for the spread of AI capabilities? The researchers describe two main effects: the access effect and the performance effect. The access effect means that over time, more actors, companies, researchers, even individuals can train models to a certain performance level because it requires less investment. Essentially, the barrier to entry lowers, allowing a broader range of players to participate in developing advanced AI technologies. Simultaneously, the performance effect indicates that any given actor can achieve higher performance levels for the same compute investment over time. So, not only are more people able to participate, but the capabilities they can achieve are also advancing. To better understand these effects, let's consider 3 different types of players in the field. First, there are the large compute investors, entities pouring substantial resources into pushing the boundaries of AI capabilities. Next, we have secondary actors, organizations capable of significant compute investments but not necessarily operating at the cutting edge. Think of large companies adopting AI tools to enhance their services. Lastly, there are compute-limited actors, individuals or small teams with limited resources such as academic researchers, startups, and enthusiasts. As compute efficiency improves, large compute investors are typically the first to develop new advanced capabilities. Over time, as costs continue to fall, these capabilities become accessible to secondary actors and eventually to compute-limited actors. However, large compute investors maintain a performance advantage due to their ability to invest more heavily in compute and leverage the latest efficiencies. This creates a dynamic where they continue to pioneer new capabilities, even as the broader landscape catches up on previous advancements. This dynamic has significant implications, especially concerning dangerous or high-risk AI capabilities. Advanced models might develop functionalities that pose safety or security risks, such as automating cyber attacks or assisting in the design of harmful biological agents. Initially, these capabilities are in the hands of large compute investors, who bear the responsibility to manage and mitigate associated risks through thorough evaluations and responsible development practices. But as compute efficiency continues to increase, there's a real possibility that such dangerous capabilities could become accessible to a wider array of actors, including those who may not prioritize safety and ethical considerations. This diffusion complicates oversight and heightens the risk of misuse. So, what can be done? The researchers suggest that large compute investors should actively share information about their AI models and collaborate on establishing safety norms. Governments and regulatory bodies need to anticipate the widespread accessibility of potentially harmful AI capabilities. This could involve developing defenses against malicious use, creating robust regulatory frameworks, and possibly intervening in the diffusion of particularly dangerous technologies. In conclusion, the ongoing improvements in compute efficiency are driving both the democratization and the advancement of AI capabilities. While this progress fosters innovation and variety, it also escalates the challenges of ensuring these capabilities are used responsibly. As we navigate this evolving landscape, collaboration between large compute investors, policymakers, and the broader community becomes essential. Together, we can harness the benefits of advanced AI while safeguarding against its risks. Thank you for joining me on this exploration. Until next time, stay curious and keep pondering the fascinating world of artificial intelligence.